Nickelodeon. Nickelodeon.
Guys, this is my review. So I'll do this every 6 months in the year. I'll do this. So it's time to do it. It's time. So it's time to review Nickelodeon. It's the Nickelodeon Part 1 review. Now of Nickelodeon 2017 review Part 1. I'll do these every year. So every first 6 months I'll review the channels from Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, and Disney and see how they're doing. And then at the end of the year, I'll probably go on a long tangent video, probably wrapping up from this video and wrapping up my conclusion of the channel itself. Now, let's start with Nickelodeon because I think the network's doing very well. And let's come right off the bat. Loud House is their biggest success they have had in a long time. And I have nothing else bad to say about the show, honestly, if you want my opinion. I think it's a great addition to the block, to the lineup, excuse me. Great addition to the network. It's doing great things. It's bringing down barriers and stuff, this, discrimination, the whole, well, not discrimination, excuse me, what the hell am I talking about? Same-sex marriages, they're doing that. They're actually breaking down the barriers. The show is showing acceptance of that. Compared to other shows, they're still trying to hide it, but this show's like, fuck it, we're going to do it, and it's pretty cool. For me, I'm watching Loud House here and there, but for what it was, it's a good show. It's a very good show. I recommend it. It's probably the best show Nickelodeon has ever produced in quite some time, and it looks very cheap to make. So yeah. Because it has heart and it has passion behind it compared to another network that doesn't have heart and passion behind it, which we'll talk about their little asses on another date. But yeah, that's good. And that's it. They still have Fairy Odd Parents. Well, Fairy Odd Parents is about to wrap up soon. Bunsen and the Beast is another Bruce Hartman show. It's okay. Nothing to write home about, but it's not a show that I will constantly review at all. Skip the motherfucker if you want my opinion. But yeah. The other show that I recently reviewed, Welcome to Wayne's, that really boost up Nickelodeon's score for me. Now, you're probably wondering, score for you, because it was between Nick and Disney. I still was rooting for Disney this year. However, after that pilot, I just saw Welcome to Wayne's, and I can count it because they did release it, even though it's a sneak peek. They released it before I did this video with the 6-month time frame, and I can add it on here. Welcome to Wayne's. If you want a Gravity Falls show, or you're missing a Gravity Falls type of show, that's it. The animation is not as good as Gravity Falls. The design, it has a Rick and Morty type of feel to it, but the show has hard storylines, character development, mysteries, 22 minutes. It feels like a Gravity Falls show. Does it rip off some stuff from Gravity Falls? Absolutely. But it's nothing to take away from the show. The show is its own identity, and it's going to, I think the show will be around for a long time. I recommend you support it. Watch it. It's on nick.com. I'll put the link in the description box below, and I'll put a link in the comments. You guys can go check it out if you haven't heard of Welcome to Wayne's. But yeah, Nickelodeon with that show debut, and it really brought up the points because I really enjoyed the pilot. Well, not the pilot, but the first episode of it, because I've been hearing they have other episodes that were airing, like a couple shorts they aired before, and it was pretty good. But my review for Nickelodeon for this year, only for cartoons. I'm not doing live action. That's a whole different animal, and I want to get in that can of worms. But for the Nicktoons and their lineup they have this year, I have to give it a solid A for their performance. As a matter of fact, if you ask me out of the three which one was the better network, I go with Nickelodeon with their scheduling, the Loud House, and this new show, Welcome to Wayne's, even though it hasn't aired, but them uploading the pilot it really has Nickelodeon on some good playing field. I mean, this is the first time in years that I'm really pumped up. I'm happy for Nickelodeon. I think God knows 2016 wasn't bad, but it wasn't great either. 2015, go fuck yourself. That Nickelodeon had a terrible year that year. But honestly, for this year alone, Nickelodeon's been doing very well, and I have to give them props, so credit are due. So that's about it. So my grade for Nickelodeon is pass. They did it well. A plus plus. Keep it up, Nickelodeon. Bring us more shows like Loud House and Welcome to Wayne World, and we ain't gonna have no problem. Plus, Nickelodeon still got the Hey Arnold movie, but I'm not gonna grade that with it because the movie hasn't aired yet. But they have a lot of shows in the pipeline, and I want to bring that out. As always, guys, like and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. As always, peace and have a Johnson day.